Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good day, Miss Ernie. This is Lutfi. Today I'm going to show my presentation about the final project of the course of syntax that focusing of the surface structure and grammar relations. Without any further ado, let's get to the up to the point. So here are the table of contents. First, introduction, and the first focus is the surface structure, theoretical expert, grammatical relations, and the theoretical foundation and its examples, and the last is case study. First, introduction. Surface structure. The surface structure is the final outcome of the syntactic transformation process that creates sentences which can be either heard or read. Referring to the expert by Chomsky in the 1965 in his work, aspect of the theory of syntax, surface structure arises from deep structure through transformation rules, including phrase movement, deletion, or insertions. Surface structure encompasses word order, morphological terms, and phonological elements that are expressed in sentences. In today's context, according to the minimalist program by Chomsky in the 995, the idea of the surface structure has been replaced by spell out, which is the when the synthetic representation is transferred to the phonetic form and the semantic interfaces. So still the term surface structure remains important in discussion about the syntax to refer to the visible form of a sentence. So here are the relationship surface structure with the deep structure. Chomsky introduced the idea that deep structure contains the main semantic information, while surface structure is more related to the phonological form. Transformations such as Weyl movement, passivization, or raising turn deep structure into surface structure. Example in one sentence. Who did John see? In the deep structure, is classified as John C. Woo. Meanwhile, the surface structure, who did John see? The description is the term who moves from the object position to the beginning of the sentence through who movement, which creates a surface structure. The trace points out who initial position in the structure. Okay, next, the grammatical relations. Grammatical relations refers to the roles that components play in a clause, such as the subject, direct object, indirect object, complement, and others. According to the classic definition, grammatical relation is a structural relationship that is shown through grammatical markers like case, word order, or agreement. However, this definition has changed with the emergence of different theoretical approach, including the generative grammar, relational grammar, and functional grammar. So here the example analysis of the sentence. Basic sentence. Peter gave the book to Mary. The grammatical relation analysis is Peter as the subject. Peter is the classified as the subject because he is the actor performing the action. Next, book classified the direct object. The book in this sentence is positioned as the entity directly affected by the action. Mary, indirect object, is the recipient of the action. The last is give, predicate. Why predicate? The give is identified as predicate because the core of the clause that determines the relationship between the constituents. Okay, here are the primary theoretical of grammatical relations. First, Chomsky. In the generative framework that created by Noam Chomsky, grammatical relations such as subject and object are divided in terms of their structure instead of their semantic roles. In the government and bidding theory, the subject is identified as a noun phrase that is directly dominated by an clause, while the direct object is a noun phrase that is dominated by a verb phrase. The minimalist approach by Chomsky goes even further by conceptualizing grammatical relation as the outcome of synthetic processes like a merge and move, along with the relationship with the seek command and case assignment. The second theory is relational grammar, which was developed by the David Perlmutter and Paul Postal. Consider the GRs to be fundamental grammatical units that cannot be broken down into phrase structure. In the relational grammar, grammatical relations are ranked in the hierarchy. First subject, secondary object, and last is non-term. Relational grammar concentrate on synthetic transformations such as passivation of dativation that modify the relationship among the grammatical relations. The primary argument of this theory from his the grammatical relation is a universal concept that can be understood through an accessibility hierarchy, which it establishes the order of the subject, their object, and indirect object across different transformation structure in the syntax. Okay, the last is not. So here are the analysis sentences. She gave him a gift. The analysis. She is identified as a subject. She in this sentence serves as an agent who performs the action of giving. Next, predicate. Gave. Why predicate? This gave. This is a transitive verb that requires two objects. Next, give. A gift. Identified as direct object. A gift is the entity that is given theme. The last is him, indirect object. Him in the sentence is served as the recipient of the action. The second sentence, the book was read by John. So the analysis is the subject is the book, the predicate is the word was read, and the oblique is by John, which is the described as prepositional phrase denoting the door agent in passive construction. So the conclusion is grammatical relation and surface structure complement each other in synthetic analysis. Grammatical relations reveal functional roles, while surface structures expose the actual form of the sentence. Comprehending the both of them is essential for comprehensive language analysis, specifically in language like Indonesian that relies on active-passive transformation. With proper examples and visualization, this concept can be taught effectively. Okay, next case study. So in this case study, I will just explain and focusing on the deep structure in every sentences. The first sentence is the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. So the deep structure of this sentence reveals a basic predicative link between the subject and predicate, along with an additional locative argument. The main meaning structure is an entity. The fox, not for being quick and brown, executes an action, jump. with a spatial orientation over directed towards another entity, the dog, not for being lazy. Within the deep structure, there is a primary proposition, fox jump, supplemented with the descriptive modification, quick and brown, on the subject and lazy on the locative object. The relation offer indicates a spatial connection that does not imply direct interaction, but rather a trajectory of the motion. This sentences does not contain complex transformation, as its surface structure is quite similar to its deep structure. Okay, the second sentence. The deep structure of this sentence is more complicated since it contains a relative clause and two predications. It is essential meaning structure. It's made up of two propositions. First, girl dance, which is the main part of the sentence, and the second is girl wear dress, which is included as in attributive modification of the subject through the relative clause. The attribute red modifies the dress and the second proposition. So in the deep structure, the relative clause who is wearing a red dress serve to identify or limit the subject reference or girl by adding descriptive information. The proposition well dressed is a stative, which means describing a state, while dancing is a dynamic that show and expose describing an action. The change from the deep to surface structure involves the inserting a relative clause using the copula is to connect the subject to the predicate in the both propositions. Okay, the third sentence. In this deep structure of this sentence, there exists a fundamental predicative framework where Stefano, acting as the subject or agents, execute the action of the seeing, which is a verb of perception directed toward Ezekiel, the object, or the classified as patients. The prepositional phrase with the telescope act as an adjunct indicating the means or manner in which in this action is carried out. Ambiguity can arise in the surface structure because this phrase might be interpreted as the modifying Ezekiel, implying that Ezekiel is the one holding the telescope, or relating to the act of looking, suggesting that Stefano is using the telescope. However, in the deep structure, the core meaning is the more apparent. Stefano uses the telescope to see Ezekiel, with the telescope being a separate instrument from the object. This structure reflects the semantic relationship between agents, actions, patient, and tools. The fourth sentence. The deep structure of this sentence is made up of two clauses. The main clause is the embedded clause. So in the main clause, she is the subject as serve as the agents, and belief is a mental verb that indicates a cognitive state or belief. The embedded clause that the earth is round, functioning as a complement that conveys the content of the belief. Within the deep structure, the earth serves as the subject of the embedded clause, and is round is the predicate that describes its nature. This structure exposes a semantic hierarchy where the verb belief connect the subject to factual propositions, reflecting the relationship between the subject thoughts and the facts of the external world. The last sentence is the house where I grew up has been demolished. In the deep structure, this sentence is composed of main clause and relative clause. The main clause has the house as its subject, the theme, and has been demolished as the predicate, indicating a passive action with an unmentioned implicit agent. The relative clause, where I grew up, serve to modify and clarify and identify of the house through the spatial and temporal links. So in the perfect perspective of deep structure, I grew up stand as and the independent clause with I as the subject and grew up as the predicate, which it connect to the house through the location where relationship. So this structure outlines the relationship between the entity home, the action it faced being destroyed, and the experience of the subject growing up related to that entity. So that's all the explanation of the case study from my perspective through deep structure. Thank you for listening of this project. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.